24/7, 365 until I reach the heavens.
Get right with you. I'm gonna get right with you. Welcome back to the Lit House. Welcome back to the motherfucking Lit House, nigga. Yeah, bitch, we back in the motherfucking Lit House. We got another motherfucking lit life. Yeah, we in the Lit House. We got another lit topic for you today. Again, we got another lit topic for your motherfucking ass, bitch. Just chill. Just chill, nigga. Hold on. I'm gonna get right with you. And this has been sponsored by dividendsapparel.com. Whatever you do, make sure you do it capital and create a positive impact today and later. Fuck them motherfucking haters. Get your papers straight like that. Yeah. And this is Homie TV, bitch. Hustlers on a mission every motherfucking day. Welcome back to the Lit House. I'm Capital. Yeah, I almost gave him something. I ain't gonna give you too much, nah, nigga. Yeah, it is that. But this is another R&R moment. Tap in, get you some rest and relaxation. Again, with another real nigga reaction. And remember, real niggas do what they want to do. Bitch niggas do what they can. Hoe ass niggas gonna talk about it. And fuck niggas gonna hate. I promise you that. So do your shit to the motherfucking fullest, nigga. I don't give a fuck what they think. And you shouldn't either. And with that being said, let's get into this topic right here. I hadn't started to do a reaction, bitch, and I was like, I'm not even recording. Let me goddamn get back to it then, motherfuckers.
YG just told all the Bloods to tap in after Glasses Malone said Drake is funding the campaign to get YG arrested for Draco the Rule of Death. Just 8 days ago, YG was detained, questioned, and property searched regarding Draco the Rule of Murder. Make sure y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Report, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. While Glasses Malone was live, someone commented and said, why don't we have 700 to 1,000 viewers in here? Because it's not about Drake. Basically insinuating that this guy Glasses Malone only gets 700 to 1,000 people in his live when he's talking about Drake, and when he's not, the people ain't pulling up. Why did he say that?
Now you see now.
Because what Glasses Malone said next reached every social media platform, including mine. I never knew this guy existed until today. Check this out. Before I play this clip, I just want to say this video is for commentary, news reporting, and discussion purposes only. I don't condone or promote bullying, harassment, hate speech, threats, or discrimination against anyone based on their race, religion, gender, and sexual preference, or any other personal characteristics. The views and statements shown or discussed are those of the individuals involved and are not my own. My goal is to provide context and commentary on the public situation. Please keep the comments respectful. Don't use this video to target, harass, or threaten anyone. Thanks. Let's go.
So we have 700 to 1,000
and I
viewers
second that
not about
shit,
Drake.
nigga.
I could cuz back in. You want me to?
That's crazy.
You want me to put 1,000 people in here? I got some things in my mind, cuz, that I didn't talk about.
He wants to hear about Drake.
I don't think y'all understand this. Cuz don't like when I can back in, because I'm not the rest of these. See, he can spend that money for YG life. He can spend that money and fuck with YG life. Let me tell you what he's doing. He's spending money and financing Draco campaign, cuz, to try to flip his boy life and get him arrested because he's mad about a battle.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
About a battle?
He started playing with me like that, cuz I swear to God, that little shit make his life horrible. All that's living in out here, cuz. See, the difference is, cuz, it's like real power. See, that's rented power. You rent it, you pay for it. Real power, cuz, is when it's actually real. Do it for you just for the measure.
That part.
What? Real power versus rented. Rented what? Real power versus what? Rented power? Real power versus rented power? I don't think he understand. I don't think he understand the difference. I don't think he understand the difference. Real power versus rented power? You talking about? Let me listen to this again. Let me.
I hear, cuz, that he started playing with me like that, cuz I swear to God, that little shit make his life horrible. All that's living in out here, cuz. See, the difference is, cuz, it's like real power. See, that's rented power. You rent it, you pay for it. Real power, cuz, is when it's actually real. Do it for you just for the measure.
That part.
You don't want me to start cuz back in. You want me to start.
People do it for you just for the you mean like on the strength? For the love. Oh, okay, so you basing real I don't believe you know what real power is if you basing the real power on the love. If you basing real power versus love and money gonna get shit done faster way before love will, nigga. Money gonna get that shit done way faster than love will, nigga. Money is power, nigga. It's money, power, respect. It ain't love ain't nowhere in that shit, nigga. Love ain't got shit to do with it. Real power involves money because that money could get that motherfucker that's close enough to you that you think love you or that you love, nigga, to take you out for that motherfucking money, nigga. Now tell me that ain't real power for your motherfucking ass. That ain't power, nigga. Nigga, real power will make motherfuckers that love you turn on your ass and act like they don't even know you, bitch. That's what real power. What the fuck is he? What the fuck did this nigga just say?
He start announcing to the world exactly what type of doing. See, y'all be fans of cuz, and y'all want me to go. I'm not really tripping about. It's not an important topic, cuz. You wanted to do it. This ain't no conspiracy. This is a fact. And you wouldn't care it's a fact or not because you can't get cuz out your tonsils. I know cuz you don't know cuz you a fan. And you not listening to me cuz you so busy thinking you gotta like cuz music. I have avoided talking about this because I'm like, you know what, cuz? I knew how much I look up to cuz and y'all like me at Throne and all this I like. But I could turn this mug up in my sleep. And I'm not the rest of these niggas and ain't nothing he could do about it. I'm not, and he'll tell you I'm not the rest of these and ain't nothing he could do about it. So you don't want me to start talking about cuz. It was hell when I was talking about cuz.
Shit just got real.
First, I don't condone violence. Threatening or harming anybody is never okay. And before I show y'all YG response, I just want to say everything dude just said is allegedly. At this point, he never provided any proof, and it don't mean he lying. Some may ask, how would he know? Well, make sure y'all watch the full video because I'm gonna give y'all a little insight on his secret society and his blogging world and how he would know if Drake paying the campaign for YG arrest.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
YG responded by posting Glasses Malone live and said, say it ain't so. Red alert, B-team, tap in. Now, I don't know what's going to be discussed at this blood meeting, but I don't think this post was a smart move if he was planning anything other than talking to Drake. Because if something happened to Drake, especially if it's a blood member involved, YG may get another visit from them boys in blue. Now they wear black and they ain't talking about Crips. Drake Top Goon Top 5 responded and said, YG, you don't want me to come back to LA. Don't get me started. Long live Draco the Ruler. He posted a clip of filming an interview with Adam 22 talking about how they held YG at gunpoint. Check it out.
We didn't see YG 400. We put a gun to his head one day. I wouldn't even lie to you.
Oh my God. You did?
Drake, Long live Drake, so he's dead. I put it after.
Jesus Christ.
Put a red dot in his head like he was Hindu.
Damn.
I mean, you know what's funny is that you said that story, and I don't think anybody's ever talked about it publicly.
Outside of Metro Boomin's birthday party. Go on.
But I talked to someone on the phone yesterday, like right after you told me that story, and they just immediately knew all about it and told me a bunch more details. So
Ask about me in LA. They'll tell you what I do.
Then Top 5 made another post and said, this guy, not a killer. Violence is never okay. Why we can't just sit down and talk about it like real men, guys? Like, come on, man. God. Now, speaking on YG being alleged.
I heard shit for Top 5 since he got his deck slashed. You know that's some old shit.
Cuz don't like when I kick back in because I'm not the rest of these. See, he can too.
That's crazy.
You want me to put 1,000 people in here? I got some things in my mind, cuz, that I didn't talk about.
He wants to hear about Drake.
Like, I don't think y'all understand this. Cuz don't like when I kick back in because I'm not the rest of these. See, he can spend that money for YG life. He can spend that money and fuck with YG life. Let me tell you what he's doing. He's spending money and financing Draco campaign cuz to try to flip his boy life and get him arrested because he mad about a battle.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
He started playing me like that because I swear to God, that little shit make his life horrible. All that's living in out here, cuz that. See, the difference is, cuz, it's like real power. See, that's rented power. You rent it, you pay for it. Real power, cuz, is when it's actually real. Do it for you just for the measure.
That part.
The ruler, killer, Bond. I was wearing a ski night of the Once Upon a Time in LA festival. He testified.
His birthday party. Go on.
But I talked to someone on the phone yesterday, like right after you told me that story, and they just immediately knew all about it. I mean, you know what's funny is that you said that story. Oh my God. You did?
I responded and said, YG, you don't want me to come back to LA. Don't get me started. Long live Draco the Ruler. He posted a clip of filming an interview with Adam 22 talking about how they held YG at gunpoint. Check it out.
We even see YG 400. We put a gun to his side one day. I wouldn't even lie to you.
Oh my God. You did?
Long live Draco, so he's dead. I put it after.
Jesus Christ.
Put a red dot in his head like he was Hindu.
I mean, you know what's funny is that you said that story, and I don't think anybody's ever talked about it publicly.
Outside of Metro Boomin's birthday party. Go on.
But I talked to someone on the phone yesterday, like right after you told me that story, and they just immediately knew all about it and told me a bunch more details. So
Act about me in LA. They'll tell you what I do.
Then Top 5 made another post and said, this guy, not a killer. Violence is never okay. Why we can't just sit down and talk about it like real men, guys? Like, come on, man. God. Now, speaking on YG being an alleged iller, Draco the Ruler security guard testified that YG had a knife during the brawl that led to Draco's death. On July 24th, Alric Cooper III, who was working on Draco's security team on the night of the Once Upon a Time in LA festival, he testified that YG was front and center holding what appeared to be an improvised knife during the backstage fight where Draco was fatally stabbed. Cooper testified he recognized YG by his hazel eyes, even though the rapper was wearing a ski mask. Hold on. Cooper testified he He recognized YG by his hazel eyes, even though the rapper was wearing a ski mask. Now, let me play devil's advocate. It's been multiple times, like my homies done put on the ski masks, right? And I knew them. I knew it was them because for whatever reason, I just recognized who they is behind that ski mask. Now, if it's a person that you're not too familiar with, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna know. So, depending on how the judge, courts, prosecutors, jury, whoever that this evidence gonna be brought upon, depending on how they look at it, I don't know if this strong enough to say that was YG behind that ski mask. I forgot what rapper it was, but he was in Chicago. He say when he be walking with his ski mask on, because he don't be want people to know who he is, he say people still be waving and screaming his name. So it's a valid point. But let's just see how this hold up. Now, Poetic Flacco dropped a video saying that DJ Mustard paid for Draco the Ruler killer bond.
I got a question for DJ Mustard. Why is the street saying you pay for Draco the Ruler alleged killer's bond? I thought you and Draco was cool. I thought y'all squashed y'all beef before he died. The person that people are identifying included an eyewitness as Draco the Ruler's killer is a gang member from Black P Stone called Frankenstone, aka Frank Williams, or Single 5 on Instagram before he deactivated his IG. Draco was killed December 17, 2021.
Damn.
And 2 years later, on the exact anniversary of Draco the Ruler, December 17, 2023, Draco the Ruler's alleged killer murdered another man at a nightclub. The fashion in which he murdered this victim was the exact same way he murdered Draco the Ruler. He stabbed his victim in the neck. This murder took place on camera. In 4K for everybody to see in front of hundreds of witnesses. And it still took LAPD a year to get this dude in custody. And they didn't even arrest him. He turned himself in. He was initially held without bond just based on how cruel, how evil, how sinister.
He turned himself in. Wow. He turned himself in. He was like, man, y'all ain't doing a good enough job. He must have been hungry out here on the street. He must have been fucked up out here on the streets. That nigga turned himself in. That's crazy.
Sinister, how bold, and how violent his murder was. He also tells the court that he's employed as a recording artist manager for multiple recording artists. The reason why I found that interesting was because if you go to this video right here of Frankenstone, he's wearing a 10 Summers chain. If you know anything about DJ Mustard, you know that his record label is called 10 Summers. So if Draco's alleged killer is wearing a 10 Summers chain while also claiming to the court that he works in the music industry, would I be wrong for assuming that he does business for DJ Mustard's label? Frank, now, I heard from very credible sources, like people very connected to the situation, that DJ Mustard was paid Draco the Ruler's alleged killer's bond. They're from the same community. This dude was wearing a 10 Summers chain. If you're DJ Mustard, why would you even want to connect yourself to a dude like this?
Now, this is just my opinion. It's no secret that the guy who the internet is saying killed Draco the Ruler is connected to DJ Mustard. So is he wrong for bunding him out, for bunding his homie out? No, I don't see what's the big issue with that. But for the people that stayed and watched the full video, I'm going to keep my promise. Like I told y'all, how would Glasses Malone know if Drake paid for a campaign for a narrative to be pushed to make it look like YG had something to do with Draco the Ruler murder? Let me tell y'all something. And DJ Academics, he covered this a while back. He spoke on this briefly a while back. None of this is true. This is just an example. So say if Drake did want to pay or push the narrative that YG had something to do with Draco the Ruler death, what he gonna do? He gonna hit up DJ Academics. We all know DJ Academics is the face of Drake voice when it comes to the internet. Like, he been standing on that. So if Drake wanted to push this narrative, he gonna hit up DJ Academics. He gonna give him a bag and he gonna say, hey, spread this money around to your blogger friends. He gonna give DJ Academics a little insight on some stuff that DJ Academics didn't know about YG and Draco the Ruler. DJ Academics gonna put a video out there. He gonna paint a narrative. He gonna hit up all his blogger friends behind the scenes. He might throw him a couple dollars or he might keep the whole bag for himself. But if he's an honest person, he gonna throw all his blogger friends a couple dollars and tell them, hey, look, it's the information I got. Drake gave it to me. Put it out there. But don't say it came from Drake. Now you got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bloggers posting and painting this narrative that YG was involved with Draco the Ruler. Yeah. And imagine if all these bloggers got big platforms and they pushing this narrative, imagine how many people gonna start feeding it too. Once Drake tell DJ Academics gonna tell his blogger friends, and the word is gonna be around that, hey, Drake put out information, he paying people, post this. And y'all already know people can't hold water. As soon as they hear a secret, they go to telling everybody. So if that is a thing, I'm pretty sure that Glasses Malone, if he's tapped in, he heard about it, if it's true. But y'all get in the comments and let me know what you think. Do you believe that Drake is really behind this whole campaign, pushing the narrative and paying people to push the narrative that YG has something?
Fuck no. I don't believe that shit at all. Ain't nobody even got them. Don't nobody feel that way but Glasses. And probably a couple of them niggas.
Somebody said that shit moissanite. It actually is moissanite. And is? That's how the rich stay rich. Buy a diamond, your real diamond chain, and you lose it, or someone rob you, nigga, and you out of 20, 30, 40, 50,000. Well, you can just get a moissanite. And motherfuckers know I can afford a real one. Like all them artists and rappers y'all be seeing and shit, they be having moissanite. Somebody said that shit moissanite. It actually is moissanite. And is? That's how the rich stay rich. Buy a diamond, your real diamond chain, and you lose it, or someone rob you, nigga, and you out.
Yo, now you a freak. What type of bed is this?
I'm not a freak, dude. I'm a big dude. I need a fucking big bed, bro.
Bro, this is insane. What? Yo, no way you have forms for all the women that come in here.
They gotta fill that shit out before they get the G.
Yo, that's insane. Yo, now you a freak. What type of bed is this?
I'm not a freak, dude. I'm a big dude. I need a fucking big bed.
I used to have another rule dating. You know, my booty can't be bigger than yours. If
I'm done. I'm done. Cut the cameras. I'm done. Why are you letting these go? Does he need money? So what are you? Bro, I would never let these go. How much?
A band.
A band? Used?
Yeah, I mean, lightly used, though. Slightly used.
A band used is crazy. 500.
Ooh, I can't do that. I can't do that.
What can you do? I can't do 950. You can't do 500.
750.
650.
I say 650.
Seven.
You said take 650?
675. 675.
I like talking to her. What'd you say? 675?
675.
Seven.
Don't get greedy.
I'm not greedy. It's 7.
I say 675.
Let's do a coin flip.
I say 675. Why?
All right, let's do this.
See the inside of the slipper is going out.
Let's do this. 650, 675 coin flip.
675, 7 coin flip.
657 coin flip.
675, 7 coin flip.
What'd you say last one?
657 coin flip.
That's what I just said, yeah. All right, so we're agreeing to that? My man, you call it in the air. All right?
Tails.
Oh, it bounced.
Tails.
Oh my Lord, bro. I'm done.
Oh my Lord, bro.
Cut the cameras, I'm done. Why are you letting these go?
You deserve that shit. You should have gave that man 750 for this shit, man. That man wanted a band, and you know, man, look at that band, 750. Gotta give him the 700 now. I'd have been, man, look, 650, take it or leave it, man. Take it or leave it, man. 650, man. I ain't fucking with you. If you ain't taking 650, I don't want this shit. I ain't paying more than 7. I ain't paying more than 650, bro. Sometimes you gotta be, man, look, yeah, shit. I don't want it anyway, for real. Man, I know damn well they ain't just do no AI movie with Roger Rabbit. Nah, they ain't doing no AI movie with Roger Rabbit, but bitch, we should. I should do the AI with Roger Rabbit right now.
How to design a PCB with AI in 4 simple steps. Step 1. Plan. Describe.
The English word assassin, the word we use today for a hired killer, may trace directly back to a drug, to a mountain fortress in Persia, and to a religious sect whose followers were rumored to be sent to kill after being shown a false vision of paradise induced by hashish. That story has been repeated for nearly 800 years, told by crusaders, by Marco Polo, by generations of European writers who never once set foot inside the fortress they were describing. Historians today are considerably more skeptical of the details than the legend deserves, and untangling exactly what is documented fact and what is centuries old, political propaganda turns out to be one of the more genuinely fascinating detective stories in the entire history of this plant. This is the story of marijuana, not the fiber, not the rope, not the sailcloth, but the psychoactive plant itself. Traced from a medieval Persian mountain stronghold to a smoke-filled hashish club in Paris, where some of France's most famous writers gathered specifically to alter their minds together, to the shelves of ordinary American pharmacies where this same plant sat in plain sight, sold under prescription by some of the largest drug manufacturers in the country, decades before anyone thought to make it a federal crime. By the end of this video, you will understand
decades before that bullshit.
Exactly how a word describing a professional killer, an English queen's alleged pain relief, and a modern federal drug schedule all trace back to the exact same plant. We covered this plant's fiber and rope on this channel before, the ships it rigged and the empires it closed. This video is a completely different story about the psychoactive side of the exact same species, the side that built a medieval sect's fearsome reputation, filled Victorian pharmacy shelves, and eventually landed on the desk of an American president who chose to ignore the very commission he had personally created to study it honestly. Cannabis's psychoactive properties were not, of course, a medieval Persian discovery, and the plant's use as an intoxicant and ritual substance reaches back considerably further into the ancient world than Hassani Saba's mountain fortress. Chinese medical tradition attributes some of the earliest written references to cannabis's psychoactive effects to the ancient pharmacological text traditionally associated with the legendary emperor Shen Nong, compiled and expanded over centuries beginning roughly 2,000 years ago, which described the plant's ability to produce visions and altered states alongside its more conventional medicinal applications. In ancient India, cannabis held deep and enduring religious significance, specifically tied to the god Shiva. Consumed in a preparation called bhang during religious festivals and ceremonies, in a tradition that continues in some Hindu communities today. A genuinely ancient and continuously practiced ritual use that long predates and exists entirely independently from the specific medieval Persian legend that would eventually give English speakers the word assassin. The Greek historian Herodotus, writing in the 5th century before the Common Era, described Scythian funeral customs involving cannabis seeds thrown onto heated stones inside an enclosed tent to produce an intoxicating vapor mourners inhaled together. One of the earliest detailed accounts of cannabis's psychoactive use to survive in Western historical literature, confirming that the plant's mind-altering properties were already recognized and deliberately used across a genuinely wide swath of the ancient world, centuries before the specific Persian legend at the center of this video's title had even begun to take shape. The story that gave the English language the word assassin begins in the mountains of northern Persia, in the late 11th century, with the religious and political leaders striking a single, carefully planned killing at exactly the moment their target was most vulnerable. This
I'll watch that shit later. Quite boring right now. It might be the English accent of the fuck nigga. Either way. What it was like being black in every era, that's wow. That is crazy.
Glenn and Carla have been looking for a home for some time, but they're feeling a little boxed in. If only there was a better way. Oh? Welcome.
Your wrists are tied with rope, and your back is open from the lashings. In front of you, a man with a white wig raises the bid. You are lot number 12. This is how the life of millions of people taken from Africa began. But before all that, Africa was a prosperous place, and the color black was a symbol of status. You were in the Mali Empire in the 14th century. There lived Mansa Musa, the wealthiest man in history. The black people
I'm a hustler on a mission, grinding for that spot, a brand new partner pissing, trying to school my partners home, they pay attention, sticking to my vision, on the road to the riches, every single day I'm a hustler on a mission, trying to get 100 M's, nigga, I ain't kidding, I'm on a mission, 24/7, 365, until I reach the heaven.